For some reason, I think because I hit the mute button on my controller, which I thought wasn't going to be an issue, I think I muted my audio. So we're off to a great start. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so I guess hitting the mute button on my... I thought I did that before. I thought I hit the mute button on my controller so it wouldn't, like, echo. But I guess when the headphones are on, my PlayStation controller is smart enough to realize that I have a mic plugged in. I don't know how that works for my wireless headset, but I'm assuming that it's smart enough to do the same. Anyways, what I was saying, I was muted the entire time, was hi, hello, how are we doing? Um, I am good myself. Essentially, I've been gone because I have been busy. It gets very busy toward the end of the year, but not only that, like I get a cold that's like pretty severe, like once every 2 years. It's pretty bad, like to the point where I feel fine for the most part, but it's like all in my head and my throat, like all the symptoms you could get in the upper half of your body, to the point where I couldn't talk. So there was no way I would be able to stream. And then after that, I've been really busy. But today, my car is in the garage because it's getting inspected. So, ironically, even though, that's another chore on my list of things to do, because it's gone, I have no responsibility right now, like to pick up my kid or anything else. So, I actually have freedom today, to the point where I slept in way too late. But also, I have to see on my phone here how I can look at the chat. I can't remember how to do this. I got it. Sky, hello. Yes, this is gonna be very weird for me. Also, I don't know if I like, maybe I should put my phone on this side. Um, Trying to put it in a way where I'm used to like looking at my chat too. Um, that should work. Yes, hi, hello. How are you doing, Sky? Uh, I am currently streaming at 1:44 p on my phone. Well, not on my phone, but that's what it looks like on my phone. Uh, 1 second here. I'm trying to change the quality, but it's not giving me the actual, like, change for whatever reason. Alright, anyways. So, yeah, so I've been gone for a couple weeks because I have been sick, and then I got really, really busy. It's that time of year we're all trying to run around. I have a couple people that I help out too. Aaron's costume, which I'm gonna do this weekend. So I've been working on 3 videos today. You worked at 1 a.m. Oh, I remember those days. I miss those days. I can't wait until I can edit videos again. But yeah, so it's good to see that you're still working on videos, Guy, because you were talking about taking a break yourself, which is good in itself. I just worry, especially when younger people tend to take breaks. I mean, I can't really say anything. I take such long breaks, but at the same time, I always come back at some point. But I just have seen so many people just quit YouTube and stuff, and not that you shouldn't if you're really not enjoying it. It's just that you seem to really enjoy it. And when you were talking about taking a break, I was like, well, I hope you come back at some point. Mm. Um, but yeah, so I'm lost. I'm not exactly sure what the hell who we were doing last time. I do, and I don't. I was going to look at the relationship panel because I know that they are romantic with each other, but I can't remember if they're actually dating. They are. So I think our goal today is like to get them married. I want them to get married before they have kids, and we probably will do an age reset, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Um, I also am not sure if I fully finished talking about what I was talking about, about everything that I was doing. But I'm sure it'll come to me during the stream if there's anything important. You can't go outside, you're quarantined. Not because you're sick, because you don't want to be sick, because you got RSV before and your oxygen level was low. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's probably not the greatest idea to go out, especially if you fear that, you could get sick. Um, it's a good thing you're healthy now, though. Hopefully you stay that way. Um, they're still not sharing a bedroom, right? As far as I know, I think I left off with them working on like potions and stuff together, but they were also talking about their relationship. I said that. Oh, oh, I remember now. We left off on a cliffhanger. Still have her not get pregnant. So I guess we are having babies before we get married. I don't know why I planned that. I thought my idea was that they weren't gonna do that, but it is what it is. Works for me, right? I plan on them having 2 kids. They might have 3. I'm not entirely sure just yet. Flu season and RSV because other sickness trigger your asthma. Yeah, I had it really bad when I was a kid too, but I also lived in a household where father, um, my father and well, when I was really young, both my dad and my mom smoked inside, but then when they got divorced, my mom married a man who had severe asthma, so she didn't smoke inside, but my dad still did. So when I was over at his house, I was always around it. And developed pretty bad asthma um, myself, but luckily it hasn't been so bad. Um, I get, symptoms occasionally, but not as bad as they used to be. So I really don't know where to go with this since I've been gone so long. Like, from what I know right now, obviously, that's where I ended things. I think they went on a date. They talked about like relationship stuff. I think that um yeah, that was the first time they woohooed, I think. Um so I just don't know how we're gonna go about this story from here because my plans were very much like, oh, they're gonna get married and then they're gonna decide to have kids, not just randomly having a kid. Your grandma and grandpa smoke, but your asthma isn't bad. Maybe because you're upstairs. Well, if they don't smoke upstairs, maybe, but then again, if people smoke in the house, then generally the whole house is, kind of a rough environment to be in when you have asthma. That being said, there's also other factors too that can affect your asthma. like certain dusts or mold or pet dander. These kittens. They've gotten pretty big since we brought them home, but they won't stop climbing my freaking dining room curtains, so I had to put tin foil underneath my curtains to get them to stay away from it, and then I removed it because they stopped doing it, and then they realized the tin foil was gone. I had to put more down. Yeah, I still have them sleeping in separate beds, but because this is the smaller room, I feel like once Celeste figures out, like, it finds out she's pregnant, this room, I think I locked to both of them. Let me lock this room. Lock to everyone. Because I feel like he wouldn't want to go in there, and he wouldn't really want Celeste to go in there either, just out of respect for his parents. But this room he'll have to give up once he has a kid. And I feel like they'll take the basement room, like, together. I don't know. It is a very weird dynamic, a weird house setup. But also, I feel like, I don't know, having them be in the basement underneath the tower kind of makes sense. Though being that far from the baby is kind of crazy. So we shall see what we do about that. I also was thinking about putting, because this, like, where this door is kind of insane. Literally wedged up against this wall right here. And I was thinking about putting walls here and putting a door here to get into the tower, but I'm afraid they're going to get stuck behind the couch if I do that. And I don't want to remove the couch or the, what do you call it here? The couch or the chair. So I don't know. There's no rug there either because it finally got on fire. So I should put a rug here. Because if I put one here, it'll probably set on fire. But if I put one here, it should be fine. Let's go into build by mode really quick. I also don't know how long I'll be streaming today, just because it's been a lot. As I'm trying to watch the kittens, I'm pretty sure they're pulling scarves off my tree thingy. Too big now. That's what I need. My keyboard's forever away. I'm just gonna type it in with my controller. It's too big. Like, I don't want it to be off center with either the room or the bookshelf. That's alright, I suppose. Alright. Can't live with your parents. Well, I won't pry into that because that seems pretty personal, Sky. I just hope you guys are on good terms with each other at least. I know it's not like that all the time, though. Obviously, there could be some stuff that you and your parents are going through, but I don't know why she's got that bar on her head. There we go. So Celeste was working on becoming a spellcraft and sorcery master as well. Her boyfriend, obviously, Dustin, has been helping her achieve that goal. I do not know. I have her cast a spell on a sim. Because I don't want her to do that to Dustin. She has to use the bathroom. Because I don't think she knows any, like, good spells, you know what I mean? Also, she might know the teleport spell, and I just am being daft. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute to get back into what I'm doing, because... Is it my cats? Yes, it is the cats that you're hearing in the background. Like I said, I don't even really know what it sounds like. I know because I'm using a headset, the sound difference isn't all that different. But let's see if I can see what I have for spells. Oh yeah, I don't want to give him those, but I can ask him for magical training. We want to do potions mostly. Anyways, yes, there's probably a slight echoey sound because when I'm in my office and I stream, I close the door, and still because my office isn't as echoey because I have like bookshelves and stuff in there, but still like I don't have anything to absorb the sound. So, okay, clipping into each other works too. What was I saying? Out here in the living room, my house is all open. I have the hallway, which all those doors are closed because, except for my office door, because the cats don't go in the two bedrooms, and the bathroom door is open. But then I have a huge dining room essentially, and then my kitchen and my living room, they're all open. They're all archways into the other rooms. So, actually, I built this house in a build that I should renovate based on the amount of space we actually have because I made it kind of too big, but I'm not exactly sure how to scale it. Like the kitchen size is right and the living room size is right, but the dining room seems huge in comparison. Even though the dining room is very big, but the furniture in The Sims doesn't like match the size of my dining room. I guess I don't know. Just because your parents got divorced and your dad got remarried and now he has other kid and your mom is there but she's always busy with work. Oh, well, I know my husband had a similar experience. He didn't live with his parents after he had his it was later on when he was in high school, but once he basically lived at his grandmother's before he had his rotary cuff surgery, but after that he lived with her permanently. So I always found that a really odd thing for him to be living with his grandmother, like when he was a kid. But it is more common than I realized. Like, there's a lot of people that live with their grandparents, and I just never knew that. I did actually, as a kid, live with my grandmother too, but I lived with my grandmother and my dad, and not for very long. The fact that they just clipped into each other. It's just too funny. Mourn the dead. Can she still do that? Because we could definitely do that. Also, why are their stones, like, not lined up? I think because I haven't moved them yet. I'll do that at some point. And I'm just gonna let her show before she discovers that she's pregnant because I feel like that's how it's gonna go. So I ended up not going. I thought I said so. I ended up going on a date with Tanvi, and she said, "Sorry to hear that," which would have been fucking hilarious, honestly. The stream quality on my phone, I can't get it to like be good. It's not telling me. I'm gonna go 720. That's a lot better. Not that I really need to see the video quality, just the comments, but I'd like to know, you know? Because I'm not really getting any lag in my game. So if there's any lag, it would be from... Oh, we need gardening skill level 2, huh? Need her to harvest the sage. She likes gardening, that's good. So I said something about having her do all the gardening and getting all the magical plants and stuff because it would just be nice, you know. I don't want to have to sell the money fruit, but I feel like if I don't have to take care of it, then I can't evolve it. I want to see what a level 5 money tree is, you know what I mean? Sad from remembering a sim that passed away, but you asked me to mourn them. So get some sleep from low motives, also eating something. Do we have leftovers? Because I know that we just magic food on the floor and then put it in the fridge. We definitely have leftovers. Floyd. I don't know who that is. They always ask me, like, I don't even hardly remember the Sims that these two have talked to because they're very, like, reclusive with each other. Like, that's all they know is each other, is what I mean. Not so much Celeste, but I think that she might not have that many friends either. Definitely Dustin, though. He's not much for people. The fact that they're still sleeping in separate beds is funny to me. That's another thing, is like I feel like they can't keep walking around the house. I do need to put a door, but I'm afraid they're gonna get stuck. So what do I do? Because I was thinking about putting a back door here too, which I could do, but no, I can't because that's literally like right next to the window. And I feel like that's really weird. Let's see. Let me figure this out really quick. So if I move this any closer to the fire, like, that might be enough space to get through, but I'm not entirely sure. So I feel like if I move that any closer, it's gonna set on fire. That door's blue. What is our front door? Blue. Oh, there's another plant right here? What? That color blue? Yeah. I feel like having it be brown though just makes more sense. Dark brown. Oh yeah, I want to fix the stones that are a mile away from each other. I think I moved it out, actually. I think I did have it under the tree, and then one of them couldn't reach it. but it'll be alright if I move it back now. I also kind of want to add, like, spider webs and stuff to this room as if it's not being touched in a while, you know? So that when eventually, because I plan on one of the kids moving in here, at some point. That way they have to, like, sweep up the cobwebs and stuff, you know? I feel like these cobwebs are way too, like, light and, or visible, if that makes any sense. I guess if you had a darker house, it would make more sense, but I don't know. I'll just add a couple for now, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you know what, though? Hold on. I can't get them to, like... Trying to get them to, like, hang off the chandelier, kind of. Too bad you can't turn these either, though. You're editing while listening? That's fine. It's good graphics at the moment. That's good. It's just my phone is not handling it very well, but I understand if you can't comment, that's fine. I know a lot of people like to just have me on in the background and stuff, which is kind of the goal. To be able to play The Sims while I'm playing or just whatever they're doing, housework or whatever. It's just a chill stream, and if they feel like talking, it's good too. I heard you were kind of down lately, throwing some titles at the... No, I can't leave. Alright. So, we're asleep. She's asleep. She's safe and secure from being in the basement, which is another good reason for them to switch to just being in the basement. But it is odd. It's very odd for them to just be like, oh yeah, our kids live in the house and we get the basement or whatever. But the whole family's dynamic is weird. It's weird because it's Realm of Magic and I feel like I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like, I don't have to be normal. Getting frustrated because I can't do this thing I'm doing, Bill Nye the Science Guy, but Roblox usernames. Oh, why can't you do it? That does sound funny, though. Bill Nye the Science Guy, but with Roblox. What is up here? What's on your dresser? Oh, that turtle that we gave her, okay. We have that fireplace down there. We also don't have I said something about possibly building a bathroom down here. Like, I thought of possibly building a whole, like, downstairs area, too. But I don't know if I want to add more than just a bathroom. Because they already have, like, a little seance space. And then you'd have the bedroom. And I'd probably put a door here and the bathroom here. Just because I do want it to still have cozy cottage feeling. And they already have two bathrooms, like... It's just a pain for them to walk all the way through the house to get to the other ones, you know? But I might add like an extra room to that too. I might do a bathroom and just one extra room maybe over here um, for like a baby room, I guess, because that way they can have, they can take care of the baby, and then when the baby's a toddler, maybe keep the baby down here as a toddler, and then when they're a child, move them up into the bedroom. Um, which seems like a lot of work, but it just makes more sense to me. So, but obviously they wouldn't build that room until they realized that they needed that room, which should be today at some point because, uh, or maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure, but it feels like it probably would be today that she would realize. I keep forgetting I should do Grand Delicioso. And I might have to take this decoration off, I forgot, because they couldn't sit at some of these spots. Because it's getting quick and your hands are dying right now. It's the Bill, 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 Bill part. Oh, I got you. So you're doing the theme song. That's funny. Now that she's slept all day, she's gonna be up all night. The other thing is that, like, I feel like they would be up either all day and all night. Wait, what is this? Something Celeste is working on? I do need her to practice. Because she doesn't know she's pregnant yet, I feel like she definitely would be like, let's use a potion of plentiful needs. But as soon as she finds out that she's pregnant, she'd probably be like abstaining from trying her own potions and stuff. Go ahead and experiment. Dustin seems to be okay. I don't know. He's just playing video games. He doesn't have anything to do because he's learned everything, I'm pretty sure. He has no spells or anything to learn. Spellbook. Yeah, he's 100% at it. I will have him sleep. Oh. Now we're just waiting for Celeste to tell us. Oh boy. This is weird because I did not plan on doing this. Like I said, I planned on them like taking their relationship slow and get to the point of getting married before they had kids. But I think my reasoning was that in the magic realm things would be a bit different, and a lot of times people who are magically adept are more fertile, and like obviously I feel like there would be spells or something to make that not uh like less of an issue, I guess. I don't know. Just not normal human behaviors for contraception is what I mean. Excited about hearing news of a new family member though, so that's good. But now I feel like what do we do? We should probably sleep in the same room, right? Yeah. So I feel like he would definitely jump the gun and be like, let's talk about marriage. Because I think she will actually say something about this too. Maybe not. She didn't say anything about it.
Zeruga, Sposhim Avani, Simona Zero, Ravobi, Habyan, Habeni. Oh,
Hmm.
Balachaba, Flamon Shush, Ulak Yemful, Ziragwa Penarb, Fiziquabe, Lemfinu,
Let's do,
Zapiquar, Corbani.
uh,
Arrow. Oh, Minnesota. Nisa Baba. Dumbila. Muji Piji. Vinosa Batanabe?
oh,
Zapula.
I don't want to
Mulibar, Laxana Skibara.
be
Reba,
weird
Ufinicansum.
about it. Express fondness.
Daru, some easy with
Because I feel like he
Tasakano.
he wouldn't just be like, okay, I'm gonna propose to you or whatever. I think he would plan on going out on a date. I don't know what he's complaining about. We're gonna go out on a date tomorrow, I think, and get engaged. There's not many places we have a choice to go to. I can't go on a date in the Magic Realm, and the only place I have to go is the what do you call it there? The oh, she's going to bed. Yeah, I feel like he would want to propose to her before they sleep in the same bed. I'm gonna have to fix the bathroom tomorrow. The tavern essentially is the only place that they can go. Your friend's brother made a song and it's stuck in my head right now. And I got the rights to put it in your intro. Nice. I once made a song out of something that I said during a stream in a video that I edited on my channel, and sometimes I say, like, when I play The Sims, I talk about, like, setting the house on fire or something. Or just in general, when I talk about fire, then my husband sings the song because I set myself on fire in a game, and so that's the words in the song is I set myself on fire. And both him and my daughter always sing that song anytime fire is mentioned. It's so funny. I do miss editing like that for sure. Alright, let us Repario. I do remember that he can still get all the skills. So he really needs to use that magic, you know? I am excited now. Now we're getting somewhere because if I go and propose, the baby will probably be born before we get married, which I kind of want. I want the baby to be born. That way she can wear whatever wedding dress she wants to, essentially. But let's ask her on a date. Let's profess our undying love. And it's not like these two haven't been together for a very long time. They've been best friends. They're just doing things out of the order that they had originally planned on. So let me do this really quick. Let me go through the garbage before I ask her on a date, you know? And he can use Potion of Plenty, so let's do that. How is Celeste? She's good. So we're going to... Where's she going? Let's ask her on a date. Whoops, it's in the first part. Ask on date. Move this book. If I sound okay and everything, I might not have to move my PlayStation for a while still. I really am enjoying just being out in the living room, but I do miss my office too. Like, it's a weird feeling. I don't know if I should move back or not. You got a... Oh, I got a duck. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that too. There's so many silly things. Once I'm able to edit again and I go through all my content, it's going to be interesting. It's going to take me forever. It's going to be a lot of work. But I'm sure there's going to be so much good shit. Especially when I edit down the sim streams and stuff, there's going to be a lot left in to keep make it make sense so that like the story is still being told while it's like cut down severely from all the mundane stuff that we did in between. Oh my goodness. All right. She is. Look how cute she is when she's pregnant. Very cute. The top looks good on her. Anyways,
Baraza. Oh,
let's express admiration. Let's sit and talk other day. We can't get drinks. Dustin doesn't really drink anyways, but let's sit and chat here. We could order food.
Freud Bahana. Avoy Sibawa. Shippy Zerv. Ravobi
Snuggle. I don't know how to. They don't really do PDA very well because, you know, that's not them. I feel like this part of the wall and this part of the wall should have like a pillar. I don't know. Tickle.
Azaram. Happening. Wadida.
They're trying to get him to be flirty. But I don't know if it's gonna work, you know?
Oh, Anjima.
She's confident though.
Oh, oh. Yano
Uh,
Freenip. Gunday Yapana. Shabini Jabid. Turp System. Shay McCorbeth. Muscat Treeb. Yaflip Abgar.
Ah.
I guess we'll just socialize as best we can.
Felinas Bumzoi. Chimarela.
Express our fondness.
Siwa.
Oh, Vadish. Ribaza.
Aha.
Senzibi Jalurba. Rinka. Yakalo. Trangella Lanji. Pinay Vima. Wabarani Zimzi.
Wetuni.
Today's not inspired to ask her about her dreams about the future. Let's have a deep conversation.
Washa Zabris. Baribi Downsay.
Why is he tense?
Squarble Tarbahe Farbina.
Intimidating environment, unfamiliar environment, and socially awkward trait.
It's not.
Yeah. Also, probably a little bit intimidated by
Yanaba Yaflam Shusha.
Zafis.
what he's about to do.
Benjip.
Look deeply into eyes.
Just vaccine. Febine Lovo Bonefi.
Wanna fish Bentrit?
Ooh.
She said, ooh.
Oh.
See, now how come the propose option isn't here? I'm very confused. Can we not do that while we're on the date? I'm confused. Alright, let's have a deep conversation.
Lem Tim Yanabi.
Is she ordering a drink of some kind? Something that's non-alcoholic. Oh, there we go. Who is that guy? I've never seen him. Case and Mace. I've never seen him once in my life. Wouldn't it have been some shit if she said no? It would have been real weird. Said, yeah, I got a book. Tommy in it says the quote book. And I was reading and I put my balls in the dishwasher and I was dying. I'm laughing at my own video. I don't know why I find the video funny. I do that a lot too, though. I used to find, that's the thing is, like, if you find it funny, that's how you edit it, right? You find a bit funny, you're like, yeah, that's funny. Like, it is a weird feeling being like, I don't feel like I should think that my own stuff is funny, but at the same time, if you don't know what's funny, then your video's not going to be funny, right? Let's have a deep conversation. I think I skipped it. to get that goal off our screen because I can't get them to be flirty at the same time. They're just happy. Very happy. A lot of stuff is happening.
Klonkas Rabana.
Piguna.
Filbar.
Oh, Pampini.
It'll be a silver one, I guess. I mean, I could try to get them to be flirty, but I don't want them to be like super.
Shoshi. Telvajero Umbra. Harmony. Who's sharp Kumi
I don't want to be super PDA about it. That's my problem.
Zoot.
Now, the thing is, would I want them to get married at home or in public? I think at home. I think both of them would want it to be very private because Dustin would feel very anxious. And Celeste really isn't bothered by, other people. She doesn't have that many people she's close to. And so it just makes more sense for them to just have it at home.
Muchi Pichi. Benjip. Wabarani Zimze.
Although it would be nice to have a wedding in this tavern at some point, in this room. It's just not with them this time.
Rebo. Benip Fiba.
Who is she talking to? Being rude to?
Shalbo.
Let's enthuse about the upcoming wedding, I guess.
Wasusa.
Ambira.
Yeah. Uvene Seppen.
Frolis.
When we get home, I'll look at the calendar and figure everything out, but she's scared of something. I think too many people. They both hate like being around so many people, which is great. Oops, I did not mean to do that. We're trying to look at her things. Second trimester in 10 hours, which means 11 p.m.?
Bibalo Noyam. Bembi Shalbo.
No, sorry, 11. Why can't I math? 12 hours would be 1 a.m.
Yadumak.
11 p.m. So that's right. And then,
Shabini. Woonfik Shayama.
I think Tuesday the baby would be born. So the wedding would have to be sometime after that. But see, now she's flirty. I don't know if we can get Dustin to be flirty, though. Oh. See, I didn't even do anything. I'm busy looking at other things. Their date is almost done. They didn't really do anything. They just came here and talked at the fireplace. Sorry. Sometimes I gotta stop what I'm doing to see who is who. Some of these faces I do recognize from the last time I was in here. That one dude, I don't even remember who he is, though. Gold medal earned. Hooray, let's go home. Where'd they go? Hello? There she is. Where is he? I heard that you got engaged. Congratulations. I'm excited for you, Celeste. I mean, we might invite over Aaron. But like, we're just not that close to either of them, so. To Celeste or Alice. Go home, Dustin. Good lord. Aren't they all weird? Pretty much. How you doing, Mariah? All right. So what you missed so far, Mariah, is I remember that we left off on a cliffhanger after we had spun our wheels to find out wrong emoji. I can't type with these butterfly wings on. Oh. uh what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so we left off on a cliffhanger. Uh, we are having a baby and we're also engaged. We're not gonna get married until after the baby is born, though. Um, so now that they're engaged, they're gonna be sharing the same bed and they're gonna take the basement. So that should be, yeah. Uh, and I'm going to build some extra room down here, essentially. You're sitting outside with the smokers. What are you? Are you a bad kid now? Sitting outside with all the smokers, huh? I'll make that a little hallway. It doesn't need to be so big, though. Baby room. Bathroom. Oops. Hmm. I said LMAO, no. It's the only way I can go outside because you cause too much trouble going outside by yourself. Oh my goodness. You're almost done with your video, Sky? Nice. I don't believe that, Mariah. I don't believe you caused too much trouble by yourself. Never you. Would like to fit a bathtub down here. I might need to make this bathroom slightly bigger because if I have the door there, well, I could move the door here. That's not going to be in the way, right? No, we should be good. Sometimes it's nice to have copious amounts of money. Money from the money tree. Wait, what color's the tub? Gold and white? You hit the patio door trying to get in by yourself? Oh, got you. I could see how that could be a pain every time you wanted to come in and out. I understand now. I love this mirror. This mirror is fantastical, but it's just not gonna work. Obviously, like, I could put it somewhere else, like in here, for sure. But I need a bathroom mirror. Something like that, I suppose. Or something like this. Nah. Because this is gonna be, yeah. I don't mind it kind of being covered, but at the same time I do. These just don't work. They're too low. Why are they so low? I don't understand. Like, I do because it's the height of the Sims or whatever, but I guess I am sticking with this one. It's fine. Okay, so then we go in here. Whoops. I don't know why we don't have more of these custom runners. I like them a lot. See, I could be extra and put extra detailing on the floor, but I don't know if that's what I want. Too bad this cat rug right here isn't by itself and come in different, like, cat swatches. If that makes any sense, you know. And this one too with the tassels. There's this light brown in that, and that's it. Something to match the vibe of the house. I mean, this is cute. If I decorate the room blue and try to manifest blue, I'm not gonna get a boy. But I kind of want to do... What if I did... Does anybody ever decorate nurseries where the color scheme is pink and blue? Because that could be cool. Then I feel like I'd be manifesting twins when I'm not asking for it. Oh, lordy. Let's do pink, blue, and white. Like a cream color. Put that here. It's the height of the Sims. Meanwhile, in another part of the world, someone is using the height slider mod. True. I could make it yellow. But I've never done a... And it's not going to really matter all too much because you can't really see the color in here very well because the lighting is yellow. But I don't know. I think it would be fun to do pink and blue, like, in here. Just for the hell of it, you know? But I still want it to be very, like... I don't know. I don't want too many modern-y looking things, if that makes any sense. I see, now I'm thinking about getting, like, this brown chest because it just makes more sense for the theme. For the theme of the entire house. which is fine, I suppose. Oh wait, a Victorian dollhouse. Or a castle. Victorian dollhouse or Princess Doll Castle. This house is blue and pink. Hold on. Let's move this over here real quick. When you say that, I keep thinking of Tommy's Room in the Rugrats. Oh, the Rugrats movie shortly before Dill's birth. That's true. Man, I watched that movie so much as a kid, too. I used to love the Rugrats. I do. I love these little wolf decal things. They're very cute. Too bad I can't put that any lower. But it would be cool to put it like behind the dollhouse, kind of, to make it seem like there's mountains and stuff. Then you got the trees. There's like many moons or whatever, but it's fine. It looks cute, right? The cat is on my lap right now. I would put more, but because that would look good, but if it didn't have multiple moons, you know? Let's put these right here. Tuck that here. So I don't think we have another, like, tree decal like that, honestly. Whoops. We have this one. It's Christmassy themed. It's got a bunch of different swatches. Oh, I'd never seen these little ghosties. I love that. That could be cute. More so because we do explore the paranormal in this household. So that's cute. Little ghosties in the nursery. I like that. I just don't look at the decals enough, I feel like. There's so many moons. It's alright, though. I think it's cute. A spammer? You said